Today I want to teach you guys how to get your album featured on iTunes. Now this is not a guaranteed process by any means, but here's a very simple way to do it. Before I show you how to fill out this form, I want to tell you that albums are better for submissions over singles. Singles are a great way to gain popularity, but iTunes leans towards featuring albums on their banners. Now, if you do get an iTunes feature, of course, that means thousands of downloads, hundreds of thousands of views, and an intangible push towards your music career, as long as you have all your other social media set up in the right place. So it's very simple. If you're submitting your album to TuneCore, you want to have a distribution site such as TuneCore. Now, once you're going to already need to have a TuneCore account before you get to this step. So this is assuming you have your music set up for distribution already. If you don't, please go and watch the video called Distribution. Now, here you're going to put in your band name, first name, last name, email. It's pretty self-explanatory. Here's the part that gets confusing to some people, your UPC code. This is a 12-digit code. It's found on the album page in your TuneCore account. So you would log into TuneCore and you would see UPC next to your release. Now, I'm assuming that you followed some of the rules I discussed in some of my other videos. One of the rules is the 3-week lead time. You need to make sure that you have a 3-week lead time from when you upload your single and your album to TuneCore to when you want to put it on iTunes. Without that 3-week lead time, it does not give iTunes reps a chance to review your music for a chance for the album to be featured. So if you want to be featured, you need to think 3 weeks ahead. Nothing comes that quickly. You need to give them time. Even 4 weeks is better. But if you were, for example, doing today, you would do 3 weeks out from today. And then you would put in this information after you've already set that up. Digital sales history, this is important. They want to know the total number of albums and singles sold in units. And if you can be specific to iTunes, that's even better. If you've sold a lot of units on the road, that's great. Just don't be unrealistic about reporting this detail right here, because it doesn't help you if you're lying. Now, you can project your first week sales. If you're on tour, you could choose a higher number in this box right here and then explain yourself, because you're going to be on tour, especially if you're on tour with a headlining artist or someone very famous. Your total number of Facebook fans and Twitter followers, do not exaggerate, they will check. Total numbers of subscribers to your email list, put an honest number. Marketing and promotional efforts. Now, here's really a really good area where you can expand. If you have someone like me, or you have a social media team, or you have someone heading up your campaign, you explain that here. If you have upcoming press, upcoming radio, make it simple, bullet points, and my God, please spell check what you have put on here. If you want to leave a comment underneath of this video with what you put in your promotional efforts section, and you want my feedback on it, go right ahead. Or if you want to email me at this email address I'm typing here, you can email me and you can say, hey, Amy, this is what I'm writing. Do you think that this is good for iTunes? And I'll check it for you for free, just because I'm so tired of some of the trash that comes through. And this is such an important part of the process. Facebook page, they want your URL here. Twitter username, they just want your username. YouTube subscribers and views, do it exactly like this. Put the number in, / the number in. Brief artist description or band description. You can be creative here. You can say pop singer from Detroit, loves pizza, currently touring with Bruno Mars. Try to give a little bit of personality, but then also a fact that makes you appealing. This is for delivering a release that's been mastered by iTunes. Really, you don't have to worry about that. Does this release have any territorial restrictions? Yes or no? Is your release available for pre-order on iTunes? And if you don't know the answer to that question, we will do that in another video called pre-order. But if you haven't set that up, then just go ahead and put no right there, and I will walk you through a pre-order in another video. When you're all done, hit submit, and that is it. That is the entire process. So that is how you submit your album to iTunes for a feature release. Remember, 3 weeks in advance, and your UPC code are the only things that you're going to need before you fill out this form that you probably don't know by heart. Alrighty, thank you. Stay tuned to youtube.com/Amy Houck CEO for more tips and tricks.